The Realme 9 series has shown a good trend for Realme, and this November, they officially released the Realme 10. It has the same 6.4 Super AMOLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate, 8GB of RAM, and 5000 mAh with 33 watts fast charging. But the big question is, what are the differences? Is it more of an upgrade or just a rebrand of the name? Mabuhay Manila, this is Edmar, and this is our comparison of the Realme 10 versus the Realme 9. First, let us talk about their design and build. The design of the Realme 9 and Realme 10 are quite different from each other. Since both have glossy finished polycarbonate plastic, the Realme 10 has rounded edges while the Realme 9 has a curved design. Aside from those, they are both glossy finishes, making them dust and fingerprint magnets. In terms of comfort, both smartphones are equally lightweight and easy to carry. Around their frame, Realme 10's power button and volume rockers are located on the right side, while Realme 9's power button is on the left side but its volume rockers on the right side along with the nano SIM tray. Both have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a USB-C port, a speaker grill at the bottom. However, Realme 10 has an integrated fingerprint scanner in its power button, while Realme 9 has an in-display, which we think is a bit of downgrade. Speaking of the display, both smartphone has a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED panel with an FHD Plus resolution. Aside from that, they are also paired with a 90Hz refresh rate display. A punch hole cutout for its camera is located at the upper left of the device. Their display capabilities and refresh rates are impressive due to the fact that these both two are both the base variant of their own respective series. In terms of display, they both have broad chins, thin bezels, and impressive viewing angles. The same 90Hz refresh rate allows them to scroll and switch between apps seamlessly. Realme 10 Super AMOLED display produces brilliant and approvingly saturated colors. However, the Realme 9 has less brilliance than its successor, despite having identical display panels. We catch successive animations as we move through their display. All of this comes down to preference since both panels are amazing in their own ways. As we talk about the camera, the advantage of the earlier model over the latter one is greater than 50%. The Realme 9's triple camera combination with a 108MP primary camera gives it a significant boost over the Realme 10's existing dual camera setup with a 50MP main camera. As for their main cameras, these two deliver brighter colors with decent image quality and resolution when HDR is turned on. The Realme 10 delivers a more accurate white balance and color reproduction than its predecessor was capable of. For their portrait mode, both sides have an impressive subject to background separation and an impressive way of creating bokeh effects. Colors and sharpness appear more vivid on both devices. The Realme 10 outperforms its predecessor in night mode by having a smoother shot, although both devices output impressive color reproduction. As for their selfie camera, both are equipped with 16MP front-facing cameras. The 16MP on the Realme 10 always results better selfies when switched to. Colors are nicely preserved with a true-to-life skin tone. In terms of video recording, Realme 10 offers 1080p at 60fps, while Realme 9 only shoots up to 30fps. Regarding performance and specs, the Realme 9 is powered by Snapdragon 680 4G, while MediaTek Helio G99 powers the Realme 10. These two have the same 8GB of expandable RAM, but the Realme 10 has more internal storage than the Realme 9's 128GB. They both run on Android 12, slapped with Realme UI 3.0. We did benchmark testing on both smartphones. It is seen here that the Realme 10 score is far from its predecessor due to the MediaTek Helio G99 processor, which is a big win since most devices, when they tend to upgrade their unit, usually stick with the same chipset. We didn't notice any stuttering or frame drips while playing FPS or MOBA games on either of these smartphones, which may give a respectable gaming performance. You will still feel smoothness even if we up the game's frame rate and graphics quality. Due to their 6nm processors, the battery will last longer, allowing you to spend less time charging it and more time playing. Speaking of charging, both smartphones have a massive 5000 mAh of battery with the same 30 watts fast charging. The Realme 9 can fully use up its battery by 1 hour and 6 minutes, while Realme 10 only takes us 58 minutes to fully charge. After evaluating them as a whole, these two stand out from each other in various ways depending on their features. Excellent gaming performance is possible on both devices. They did well in photography department, so yes, Realme 10 is a worthy successor. Although it does have some downgrades like the fingerprint scanner and the dual camera setup, and like its predecessor, it only supports 4G connection. As of now, Realme 9 and Realme 10 are at the same price of 14,999 pesos, but Realme 10 offers higher storage. Overall, the performance of both sides was impressive. Even though the Realme 9 excels in some aspects, the difference between it and Realme 10 is minimal. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you will be updated with our future content. Also, don't forget to visit manilashaker.com for more tech news, reviews, and comparison of the latest device. Once again, this is Edmar, and Mabuhay Manila!